I believe we have the choice of attempting to do this locally or to request Larned States.
We're kicking off in Butler County, where Ricky Wells appears from custody after spending days in jail. His attorney pushes for more time, but the judge already remembers past failures to appear. That's a red flag. Will this continuance save him or dig a deeper hole? Subscribe for more intense courtroom breakdowns.
This is the Butler County misdemeanor expedited docket for March 6, 2026. Mr. Weishman, is your client ready to proceed?
Yes, sir. My client spent a number of days in jail, Your Honor, and
we need Ricky Wells there, please.
Oh, Ricky Wells is at the Sallyport, Judge.
Right, they're getting him now. This is State of Kansas versus Ricky Lee Wells, 25 TR 1328. If counsel would state their appearances, please.
Jerry Regier on behalf of the state.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rocky Weichman on behalf of Ricky Wells, who also appears via Zoom.
All right. Where do we stand, counsel?
Your Honor, he's got some other matters pending. He did spend some time in jail. I've had a difficult time being able to meet with him because he spent some numerous days in jail after our last court date. I was hoping if there's any way possible to get this set over to Friday. Oh, that's Good Friday. I guess April 10th, unless you're doing anything on Good Friday.
I have the first and third Fridays.
It'd be April 3rd then, Your Honor.
The state's position.
Your Honor, if the court is prepared to continue the bond in this matter as well, find this is a defense request for continuance. The state does not oppose setting this matter over.
Thank you.
Right. I will set it over to Friday the 3rd. That is at 1:30. That's April 3rd, 1:30. The defendant is to appear at the jail, or excuse me, Sallyport, Elk County. We do it from the jail. So as he's done today, bond will be continued with the same. I do recall this case from last time and a lot of discussion in regards to failure to appears and so forth. So Mr. Wells, it's important you stay in contact with your attorney, Mr. Weishman. Be sure that you're ready to proceed on Friday the 3rd, April 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This matter is adjourned and the parties are free to go.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Patterson.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, Judge. And Judge, if I could, on Michael Allison, have a breakout room with Mr. Regier before we start that one.
I'll see you on April 2nd.
All right.
Granted. If the clerk in the detention area can assist with that, please. Case number 24 TR 1199. If counsel would state their appearances, please.
Jerry Regier on behalf of the state.
Your Honor, Darren Patterson appear on behalf of Michael Allison. Mr. Allison does appear from the Butler County Jail facility. Judge, this is a case where previously we were here 2 or 3 weeks ago, don't remember, but at that time the court took up the warrant to show cause. There was an agreement to recommend that the sentence be modified to 6 months. The court did do that. The issue, though, was credit for time served. I believe we have an agreement today that there has been 6 months served, that the case should be closed and everything to collections.
Mr. Regier, is that your understanding as well?
It is, Your Honor. If the court will permit me, the state would like to make a record. In the state's understanding is that this is a case where the defendant was convicted of a 12-month underlying sentence for second time driving while suspended on March 24th of 2025. On or about the same time in another case out of Sedgwick County. That's Sedgwick County 23 CR 2057. It would appear that the defendant had been convicted of possession of methamphetamine. State's information is that in that Sedgwick County case, the matter did proceed to sentencing on March 20th of 2025. Among other things, it would appear that the court did specifically order consecutive that case run consecutive to any prior cases. More recently, it would appear that the Sedgwick County case did conduct a probation revocation hearing in June of 2025, where they did order that that case continue to run consecutive to any prior cases, and that the court did remand the defendant to the custody of the sheriffs to await transportation to the custody of the Secretary of Corrections for a modified sentence of 15 months. In that matter, it would appear that the Sedgwick County Court did give the defendant credit for time served for the period of May 30th, 2025 through June 25th of 2025, June 25th of 2025 being the same date as the probation revocation in that case. However, it would also appear that in that Sedgwick County case, the original occurrence date was in 2021. Similarly, in this case, the information appears to allege an occurrence date occurring in February of 2024. The state's understanding is that KSA 216615 was amended shortly thereafter on May of 2024. However, the state's understanding is that the defendant would still receive credit, notwithstanding the consecutive order pursuant to State v. Mitchell. That's 66 CANF 2D 196. So it would appear that that there has been at least 6 months of credit for time served in this matter.
All right. To summarize, both parties believe that the 6 months has been served on this case, correct?
Yes, Judge.
That would be the state's understanding, Your Honor.
All right. I will consider this sentence served. If he has no other holds or serving any other sentences, he may be discharged and processed out of the Butler County Detention Center.
This is a critical legal moment. The court is sorting out credit for time served while another case runs consecutive. That's complicated and risky. If calculated wrong, it could mean extra jail time. But here, both sides agree 6 months is done. Do you think the system handled this fairly or got lucky?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah. Anything further on Mr. Allison?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. This matter is adjourned and the parties are free to go. Next case, State versus Justin Giles.
And Judge, I apologize. I probably need a 1 minute breakout room with Mr. Giles real quick.
Very well. I'll approve the breakout. I will remain available.
Thank you.
We'll be in recess. Announcements at this time?
Yes, Judge. Judge, I would tell the court that in this case, I have had contact with the Butler County Jail who have concerns about Mr. Giles' mental health. I've met with him and discussed with him some various issues. I can tell the court I'm very familiar with Mr. Giles. There have been numerous care and treatments throughout the years that I've been on. So based upon my current discussion with him, my previous knowledge of Mr. Giles, the contact I've had from the Butler County Jail, I have no choice, Your Honor, but to ask the court to order a competency evaluation in this case.
All right, based upon those concerns, I will order a competency evaluation. Counsel, I believe we have the choice of attempting to do this locally or to request Larned State Security Hospital.
Judge, on the initial evaluation, I think we have to go through the local mental health who will make that initial determination.
So I'll order local mental health to do the evaluation. I know we've had a few others. Have we? I think we've just set these down for another date, haven't we?
Yes, Judge. And in this case, they've got the new person set up and running at South Central. It should go very smooth. So if we can set it to the next court date, I really think they can get it done by then.
Well, I'm not going to be available on March the 20th. So my calendar for adult misdemeanors is going to be April the 3rd.
Okay.
However, if it can be set before a different judge in advance of that, that'll be fine with me if need be. Depends on what this initial evaluation has to say.
Yes, Judge.
So, but we'll put it on for April 3rd at 1:30, just to be sure that there's another date there. But again, if it needs to be brought up earlier.
And just like that, the focus shifts to mental competency. The judge orders an evaluation for Justin Giles, pausing everything until experts weigh in. That's a major turning point. This case won't move forward without answers. Justice now depends on mental fitness. Like, comment, and subscribe for more real courtroom drama and breakdowns.